pubsportsradio.com.
Hey guys, Donnie here with your Pub Sports Radio Play of the Day video for Thursday, and it was a glorious Wednesday night as George Washington went into Duquesne in Pittsburgh, took care of business. We were getting 10, didn't even need it. GW outright in that game. That's a way to even up the week, now sitting at 18-11 overall in the college basketball hardwood throughout the season on our Pub Sports Radio Play of the Day. We got to get back into business tonight on Thursday. We're going to go to the OVC with Murray State and Eastern Illinois Racers versus the Panthers. If we take a look at this, coming into this game, Murray State 19-7 on the season. Eastern Illinois coming in at 12-14 in conference play. Murray State sitting at the top of those standings, 12-2 overall in conference play. If we take a look at Eastern Illinois, 5-9 in conference play after dropping 5 of their past 6 games. Now, if we take a look at Murray State, 2-2 in their last 2 games, losing to Belmont and Austin Peay on the road, 2 upper-level echelon teams, and also those 2 teams, Belmont and Austin Peay, both rank in the top 3 defensively in conference play. And those losses for Murray State, they were held to 64 points and 68 points. So, doing easy math, 66 points in that game. Now, taking a look at what we like in this matchup and what makes sense, let's take a look at our bias on Eastern Illinois. I don't think I've ever won money betting on Eastern Illinois, so we're going to flip the script over a little bit and go into some details here. If we take a look at the lines currently sitting anywhere between 4.5, some 5s out there if you're taking Murray State as a favorite. Total in this basketball game, which opened up at 142, 142.5, still staying at 142 across the board. Murray State, the 3rd most efficient offense in conference play. And also, let's keep in mind, a really good defensive team coming in number 2 in conference in efficiency as well. Now, on the offensive spectrum here, fast pace in this game, not going to be a hell of a pace, but you're going to get some good offensive play out of Murray State. 41% from three-point range in conference play, good for number 1 overall. And how about inside the arc? Number 2 overall at 55%. And also as a team, top 5 in the conference in free throw shooting in conference play, right around 72%. That's going to play a factor here. When you also take a look at styles that make fights, as we like to say, EIU's defense, they are number 1 in the conference in chasing you off the three-point line. Now, as we just said, Murray State makes about 41% of their three-point shots, good for number 1 in the conference, but they don't rely on it. There's 12 teams in conference. They're 9th in volume shooting from three-point range. So, again, if they chase them off the line, it's not like Murray State is one of those teams like Akron that relies on 50% three-point shots per offensive possession. 50% of their shots coming from three-point range. If we take a look at two-point range here, about 51% of the offense for Murray State comes from inside the arc. Matches up fairly well with EIU, who also gives up around 51 to 52%, but also a key component here, EIU does foul, and the best team at getting to the line in conference play is Murray State. So that's going to play big in this game. Now, also, if you take a look like overall at the season and what they've been doing, Eastern Illinois, they've been competitive. They have lost 5 of their past 6 games, 73-70, 68-64, 91-74, so still within double digits in that game. Beat Morehead State, but then dropped their last 2 games, 76-74 and 80-79, so they're playing it close. So normally say, Donnie, looks like you're going to like Murray State in this game. 4.5, some 5s out there. We're going to take the easy route in this game. I do think Murray State wins this game, but I don't want to be worried about total for both teams, or I don't want to be about a side and who's going to do this. If Murray State wins this game, which I do think they do, they're going to be in the 70-point range, which is going to give us a legitimate shot at our team total of over 73 points here for Murray State. So again, I do think they win. I still think they cover, but I think the better route in this basketball game is taking the team total over 73 for Murray State in this basketball game. Burned us a little bit early in the week when we did have Dayton. Should have just took Dayton as a side, but went with the team total, and that came up a little bit short. I do think Murray State gets in the mid-70s or more in this basketball game and wins as well, but we're going to take our Pub Sports Radio Play of the Day as the team total for Murray State over 73. Let's get another winner on the card today and keep pressing forward as we make our run right into March Madness. I'm Donnie Seymour for Pub Sports Radio. Good luck on your play today.